What event made you see your dad in a whole new light? I was 6 years old when my dad woke me up at 2 a.m. to go to McDonald's, and as if that wasn't weird enough, when we came back, I couldn't find my teddy bear Bubby anywhere. When I started crying, my dad promised that we'd search in the morning, but when I brought it up again, he looked really angry. Well, 6-year-old me figured that he was just overcome with grief for Bubby, so I never mentioned it again. Until a few weeks ago, when we were out grocery shopping, because that's when I saw a teddy bear that looked just like Bubby. So I started reminiscing about how I used to take that thing everywhere, and acted like it was really paying attention to me. And suddenly my dad started shouting at the top of his lungs, "Enough about the damn bear, just let it go." So now I knew something was up. You see, my dad is the calmest man I know, and that was the first time I've heard him shout in years. When we got back home, I gave him a few hours to cool off before bringing it up again. And this time, he just sighed and said, "I took you to McDonald's for a reason that night." But before I could say anything, he started telling me how I used to bring Bubby everywhere. Apparently, if someone even suggested that I go somewhere without it, I would start stomping my feet and screaming. I laughed thinking that was funny, but my dad's face was as serious as ever. He told me that after my tantrum, his paternal instinct went into overdrive, and he took a deep look at Bubby, and that's when his heart dropped, because in the left eye of Bubby was what looked like a camera lens. So that night, we went to McDonald's, and while I was distracted, my dad stole the teddy and later lit it on fire. At this point, tears were streaming down my face. But my dad's story wasn't over yet, because the next day, without telling anyone, he went back to the store that sold it to us. Well, it was less of a store and more of one of those stands on an empty street, but still, he noticed a lens in every one of the teddy bears being sold. Apparently, he wailed on the shopkeeper until he confessed to it, and didn't stop until he agreed to burn the rest of the teddy bears to the ground. I still don't know how to feel.